I like scary. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys, today, man, we're gonna talk about some Halloween ends, like news and some theories and speculation that I was thinking about last night. And it's mind-blowing. I've seen something. I've dived deep in the trailer. I went down this rabbit hole and I'm just now getting out. You guys buckle up, because this is deep. This is deep. Now, we're going to talk about the cool stuff first. Now, so, you guys, if you haven't seen it, on Twitter, Nick Castle had posted something that was kind of bittersweet, man. It's sad, but it's so awesome to see the man himself, Nick Castle, in this picture right here. He is breathing life into the shape for the last time, you guys. He's breathing life into the shape for the last time, you guys. And it's so sad, man, because when you think about it, man, to be honest, it's just like, it's crazy to know that this is about to be the end. You know, Nick is getting kind of older and stuff, but he's still there, like James Jude says. You know, I'm the shape, I do the Michael moves and everything, but Nick breathes life into the shape. He breathes life into the shape, and that's big, you know. That is very big to you know, have that same, you know, from 78. And as you see in the picture, he has his hand like that, so it sounds like it's in the mask. But we get this awesome picture right here of Michael from Halloween Ends, a possible scene from Halloween Ends, and it looks like Michael is like standing over somebody, like as he stabs him, like he's looking him in the eyes, you know, the blackest eyes. That's what it's possibly looking like. Yeah, he's just standing over someone, like he's stabbing them. Or it can be possibly like he's picking someone up, like he's like looking over them and like picking them up. But I possibly just think he's stabbing them. So yeah, we see the man himself, the legend Nick Castle, doing the breathing for the shape. Now that is so cool, you guys. Now let's get to the crazy part. So I've been really thinking about this, you guys. Now, when I broke this down, it was weird. So I broke down two things. So it was this picture that I saw of Laurie in 78. I looked at her finger. It's a ring. It's like this ring, this silver band that she's had since 78. And then I looked, I don't know what it was, but when she had the gun, I looked and zoomed in. It's on that same ring finger, that ring. Now, that ring stood out to me a lot, you know. But it is crazy because when I've, you know, think about it, I'm just like, man, Laurie's not married or nothing like that. It's crazy. So, I was on a stream, and this had came about and everything that, you know, if you stop the picture at, you know, Allison, you zoom in, she has a ring around her neck. Now here's the picture. It's like a ring for like a memory of someone or something. Now, it all depends on how this is shot. Because the way Allison gets out of the car, it doesn't show. It could be that same scene where Hawkins is running up to the house and the police are out there with Laurie. But I mean, it can possibly not be. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, you guys. But she gets out the car, she shuts it. Maybe she can hear a scream and it's like people fighting in the house, probably Michael and Laurie, and she jumps out the car. She has this ring around her neck. Now, it could possibly be two things, you guys. This is deep. It could be two things. This can be possibly that Laurie's not even here anymore with us, and it could be that ring that Laurie has on her finger when she's holding the gun. It's like a memory of my grandmother. And, you know, yeah, Laurie just dies kind of early. And, you know, this is the ring, you know, for, I don't think Laurie's gonna die like super early like people are saying. I'm talking like in a middle act type of thing. I'm not even thinking, I'm just saying speculation what could possibly happen. Laurie dies early and Allison takes the ring. And, you know, that's for a memory of her grandmother. Or, if we see in the sewer when we pause it, I literally broke this down. I broke this down, like, so we get Rowan Campbell holding the wall while Michael's choking him. But I'm zooming in like, man, looks like a ring is on his finger. It's finna get deep, you guys. So I zoom in, I see a ring on Rowan Campbell's finger. And it looks like it can be a band, a silver band, right? So I remember I played with the fact that Allison and Rowan Campbell, aka, you know, Corey, could be dating. What if Corey dies, right? And they were dating like her and Cameron, and she takes his ring and just puts it around his neck for like, you know, memory or something like that. Maybe Corey just dies and that's his ring. Now that's the one that gets rocky. It just kind of shows that they had something. Maybe they're just her friend or maybe they're dating. That ring on her neck though is kind of weird and standing out to me. Comment down below what you guys think. But this is the safe speculation theory that I'm about to say. We get in Kills this scene where Karen's washing the blood off her hands in the hospital. And she's washing the blood off the ring. Now, this is where I feel real comfortable with. This is what I think it is. I think that's Karen's ring around her neck. It doesn't mean that it's her having her mother with her along the way. But it could show us this, you guys. Because if you're not diving deep how I just did, you're not going to even understand the ring. I just went so deep down this rabbit hole. So that kind of gives me a green light that we will be getting a flashback possibly. Or they're going to pick right up off where Kills starts off and ends. That's going to be the beginning. Because you guys going to have to show, if you have that ring just dangling on Allison's neck, you're going to have to show us how did she took it off her mom's finger. Did they give it to her, you know, at the morgue or something like that? You know, so it kind of gives me that feeling that I was looking for. Like, are we going to get a flashback? Possibly, or is it just going to say 4 years later and it kind of show us flashbacks? Or is we going to get a scene when Allison just sees her mom bleeding out and they're screaming and Laurie are reacting to it and she just takes the ring off her finger and kind of puts it on a necklace for the memory of her mom. So that's what I think it is. I think that is Karen's ring, but it's just ring, ring, ring right now what I've been seeing. I saw that Laurie had a ring. I saw that Corey. I saw that Corey had a ring too, so it was kind of like it can be any of those person's rings, but I think that it's Karen's in my heart. I think that it's really Karen's, and she's going to get it possibly in the beginning of the movie. If it picks up, I'm thinking that's going to pick up from where it happened, because they have to explain Judy Greer dying and what's going to happen with the aftermath. So I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. Probably get a scene where Allison's, you know, looking at her mom and she takes the ring for, you know, just some, you know, to feel it like my mom is with me. So that's something I broke down, you guys. Think on that. But that's not the craziest. It's not. So, you guys, I've decided to zoom in on that scene where Laurie has the gun like this. This is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. I literally try to sharpen up the picture when she's holding the gun like this. So I zoom in to the newspapers. And as you see in this picture right here, what is that? What is that? We have the two top windows with the freaking, the bushes and everything. That is the Myers house. That right there, that's the clearest one out of all the newspapers I've seen on this wall. But you can see above it is like bold letters and stuff. But that is the Myers house. That's the Myers house. So, two things. This can be Laurie's house, possibly. And shout out to my guy Maverick Media. He pointed out the basketball hoop and everything. I didn't know that in a previous video. He was the one who pointed it out. So shout out to Maverick. So this kind of goes along with that, but I don't think Maverick zoomed in on it. I'm zooming in. I see this Myers house. And the bushes, you can just see it. So whoever room this is or whoever houses this is, they have a plan on just doing something, or they want the history of Michael. You can see like it's stuff stated in these newspaper articles, but it's blurry. So it can be Laurie's house, but the basketball hoop in this picture kind of tells me it's not. So what do? I break it down second by second. So we get a picture, you guys, as we're going up the stairs. I stop it, right? And when I stop it, this picture I'm showing you, you see a hand, like you see someone's hand on their knee, and they have like a brown sleeve shirt with boots. Now, I don't know if you guys seen that picture with Laurie. It's like behind the scenes, she has like on a brown jacket. She looks real clean, hair straight with glasses. This looks like it can be Laurie. sitting right here, right? Now, it's kind of confusing when it gets right here because I want to know if this is Laurie just sitting waiting for the copycat Michael, which is Corey, because I'm going to tell you guys something, which is Corey. And when you look at it, she's like sitting there waiting, and that newspaper could explain it. That's why Corey's the copycat. He's trying to relive every moment of history with 78. He's trying to do the same thing Michael did because he's that obsessed. And Laurie probably heard rumors that Michael's been flashing up around this area, and she kind of scoped around that area and saw Michael go in that house. Now, this is going to mess you guys up. What if Laurie actually is the one in POV? And they just put breathing in it. What if that's Laurie in that POV going up those stairs? And this person that we see right here is Corey. She's hiding out in the house right now. She's hiding out, just kind of see what he's doing. Because guess what? This picture is going to blow you guys away, the one I'm about to show you next. We get another zoomed in picture where we see a hand reaching out. Now, not just any hand. It almost looks like his coveralls, the hands of a male, Michael Myers. And he's like, it's looking like he put a brown sweater on a chair that he just took off, getting ready to be Michael Myers. Then I even zoomed in a little more on this picture as he was moving. So, we have another one. And it looks like coveralls. When the arms are stretched down, it looks like coveralls. And right in that background, what do you see? You see the Myers house on that newspaper. This has to be the copycat's house. Laurie has went in the copycat's house. I think she's scoping him out, and she's trying to see, like, is this Michael? Like, you know what I'm saying? She's seeing Michael walk in the house calm. It's like he's walking. She follows behind him. So, whole time, I can see like Laurie kind of just hiding around. He's getting ready and everything, right? And maybe he leaves out. Maybe the copycat leaves out. And when you look at this picture I just posted, if you zoom in, the hand looks dirty. Maybe that's the lighting, but the hand looks very, very dirty when he's fixing the brown sweater on her chair. So maybe Laurie's the one in POV. They put us in Laurie's shoes. Because when you think about it, I think that's the same shot when it flips and she's like, come and get me, mother. I think, or not, she's not come and get me. Yeah, whatever she says when she has the gun. I think that's the same shot, but I think it's a different like room, if that makes sense, because we see Laurie when she opens the door. It's like a, bear with me, you guys. Come on, you guys, come on. Just hang out with me. We see a fireplace behind her with a pumpkin. It doesn't look like the same room, in my opinion. Comment down below what you guys think. I think the way it transitioned, it made it look like that. I think that POV can possibly be Laurie. It can either be Laurie, or it can be Laurie upstairs waiting for the shape, the copycat shape. And that's her in that brown jacket with her hand on her knee. With her hand on her knee, waiting for him, like looking out the window or something, and the copycat is creeping up on her. He's looking, and he has his costume on. So they like and then you get that scene where he opens the door, and Laurie probably takes her jacket off eventually, or something, or she's walking around the house. You know how it goes. And maybe that's the copycat looking at her jacket or something. I don't know, but I think that's Laurie like creeping up on Michael. I think it's a reverse type of thing, in my opinion, possibly. Now it's not. I'm with this theory like 70%, but it is deep. Because when you look at that hand, that is not Laurie. If I'm being right now, I might be wrong. Take it with a grain of salt. But this is just me being in this rabbit hole I was in last night. That looks like Michael. That hand can possibly be Michael, bro. Like the copycat, not Michael Myers. The copycat. This can be Corey. This right here can be Corey. Because look at the hand, and look what was behind it. That those newspapers cut out. And I think David Gordon Green, they picked this section of the trailer to kind of throw us off, bro. And I think that's what's going on. I think Laurie actually decides to follow the copycat to see if he's real or not. And we get this picture of Laurie. She's like standing in the dark kitchen. I think that's when she sees, you know, the real Michael. And they're in the same house. Because look what's in the back. That freaking fireplace, but the lights are off this time. So You guys, it's getting deep. I got one more thing I want to touch on. So, I stated in this video, you guys, now if you guys don't want to know this, leave, because it's kind of, I don't want to call it a spoiler, but it's like a crazy ass like clue. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I said that this was Laurie. When you see the stab and you see the ring, no, this is not Laurie. When you zoom in, count the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. This ring is on a pinky finger. And then we go back to the sword where we see, and look what's on his finger. A silver bear. And I think, you guys, that hand is too clean. That stabbing, that's definitely copycat Myers. Now, that shows us that this Michael has potential to get his hands on a mask that looks like it's replicated from the one that Michael has. So, you guys, this is almost like you have to answer these speculations. What do you think? I really kind of came to vent to you guys of the stuff I caught. So what do you guys think about that? Laurie breaking in the copycat's house and seeing all the obsession newspapers and knowing like what is, and that's when she hears something and it's the copycat. And he opens the door and she has the gun. And I think this scene right here, when he's stabbing the feathers, it can be, because look how the hand looks. I can think that this can be him and Laurie going at it, because she's like, you're not Michael. You're not Michael. So comment down below what you guys think about everything. I know it's deep. I know it's real deep. But I had to tell you guys this, man, because it was just on my brain. So, but you guys, with that being said, like I said, comment down below. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me on my social media. I like Scary on Instagram. I like Scary77 on TikTok and Brandon Allen on Facebook, you guys. And I like Scary on Twitter. Don't forget, you guys, become a member of the Patreon to get exclusive content and benefits of the channel. Also, right there where it says subscribe, you can click join, become a member of the channel, be invited to exclusive private watch parties, you name it. Don't forget to check out the official I Like Scary merch store. And you guys, I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.